Mad Max is back and he's one bad motherfucker. Mad Max Fury Road stars Tom Hardy, Charlize Theron, and is directed by George Miller. So in Mad Max Fury Road, Charlize Theron's character Furiosa is kind of the main character of the movie in that she is trying to get away from a band of savages and she's trying to get to her homeland. And Mad Max happens to be along for the ride. And that's it. It's just a really simple plot. They're just trying to get from point A to point B. And this movie is balls to the wall action. It's spectacle. It's 1 2-hour spectacle from start to finish. There's not a dry spot in this movie, guys. And just a little gee whiz bit of trivia for you. This guy is actually this guy from the first movie. Not the same character, same actor. Guys, I can't believe it has been 30 years since the last Mad Max movie. And I've always been kind of a casual Mad Max fan. I've seen the originals, and I'm not like a diehard fan. I thought there were some problems with the earlier movies, but I was still really excited to see this one, and it didn't disappoint. First off, I gotta say, the action scenes are fantastic in this movie. You have to catch a breath of air after every scene. And a lot of the scenes are really long action scenes, but they're very creative, they're very inventive, and they definitely keep you on your toes throughout the whole movie. And there's a lot of memorable characters in this movie, and one of them that I thought was really funny was the guitar player. They basically got this rig, and you got this guitar player, and he's just jamming out through the whole movie. It was really weird. Also, if there's one guy that could take the place of Mel Gibson as Mad Max, it is definitely Tom Hardy. He owns this role. From the very first 5 minutes of this movie, you're gonna know immediately, oh, Tom Hardy is Mad Max. There's a little intro before you get to the Mad Max title, and I remember the intro is just kick ass. And then all of a sudden the titles pop up, Mad Max. And then there was some dude in the back of the theater, and he goes, hell yeah! Also, Charlize Theron, she plays Furiosa, and she is a really interesting character, and I have to say she's probably the most interesting character out of this movie, even more interesting than Mad Max. She's got one of her hands missing. You can tell she is just beaten down, and she has been held captive for the last 20 years, and so she is wanting to get back to her homeland so bad. And she is really the driving force of this movie. And if her character fell flat, then the movie wouldn't work. But luckily, Charlize Theron is that character, and she is an awesome actress. Guys, there were a couple things that weren't like the greatest about Mad Max Fury Road. The villains are one-dimensional, and while very creative looking, I will say that I don't think they're that memorable. Even the main character, who has this really cool looking skull half mask over his face, who is the actual guy from the first Mad Max movie, he seems kind of stereotypical. Like any Mad Max movie will have a character like this. Also, I wouldn't have minded knowing a little bit more about Mad Max himself. Like I said, Tom Hardy is awesome, and he is the perfect guy for this role. I think I would have liked a little bit more backstory on him. They do give you flashes of his daughter. If you've seen the original Mad Max movies, you know that his daughter and his wife were killed. They don't show anything with the wife, but you do see like little flashes of his daughter. But guys, you're definitely going to have a lot of fun with this movie. Definitely go and check it out. I'm going to give Mad Max Fury Road a purchase worthy. Let me know what you guys think of it. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and Humdrum out.